All right. Shalom Akim starts the lesson. I want to give our praise and our glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi by Hashem Kakadashi. Up on us, our apostles and elders for great notion and taught us his truth. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim that's pushing his truth and our truth and sincerity on the forefront of the earth in Jaleel. That's Shalom. It's a brother Iraq Ariel from the Great Millstone Miami camp. I come back to the spirit power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi to make another lesson. And in this lesson, I'll be going into how the word ignorantly calls Jesus, which his name is Yahawashi. It's a so-called black man. Just touching up on on some milk. Stuff that we should know and stuff that um, has been shown to us. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shimon Shai and all ultimately through the spirit of Yahweh Shimon Shai, but ultimately as well our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They had they gave us a breakdown to what Yahweh Shimon Shai. And it makes sense, man. Okay. How it says in Revelation 1, it gives the depiction of the color of Yahweh Shai, okay, unlike fine brass, okay, and we all know that brass is not a white color, it is it is a light brown color, man, okay. What the world ignorantly calls Jesus, his name is Yahweh Shai, with the so-called black man. As you see in this picture here, people may speculate, we all, we just going by the spirit, okay. One can only imagine, but it is close to. Scripture says his hair was white as wool. Okay, I mean and we know that that the Lord was an Israelite. From the tribe of Judah. You know, and Judah today will be the so-called Negroes. When you look at the Negroes and the characteristics of the Negroes, what characteristics do we have? Woolly hair. Okay, woolly hair, brown skin. You know, very dark skin. That is what depicts the color of the Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and to put it like this, is if he's the son of the Most High, you know, if that's your son, how do his father look, man? In the darker complexion, okay? That's how Yahweh Shai looked, So the image of a so-called white man, was Esau's way of deceiving the world, and try to put him on top, try to put him on top, so that when people call on the name of the Lord, is a so-called white man. And showing that this guy's a devil, what does that do to your mind? If you don't know any better, you're gonna start looking at these Edomites as people that are potentially, beneficial for you, man. Or you look at them as better than you, because if you're looking at if you're looking at the so-called Messiah, it's like if you're looking at the Messiah as a white man, okay, with blonde hair and blue eyes, you see that on a regular, man. You see a blonde haired man with blue eyes on a regular. So in your mind from a child, you equate that to, oh man, you know, okay. So now, when you told that it's a so-called black man because you was brainwashed for years and years, you don't believe it, man. Only the elect is gonna believe it, man. Okay, you can ask scholars now, they will say, yeah, he's from the Middle East. He looked like a so-called I don't know how they say it, but they may say that he was of darker color. Okay, but I got a couple of precepts, back up the further point, proving how a Yahawashi, who they ignorantly called Jesus, was a so-called black man. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14, and it says his heads and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes was a flame of fire. That's right, man. His head and his hairs were white like wool. Okay, white woolly hair. What nation of people have woolly hair? The so-called black man. The so-called white man do not have woolly hair. They have long, stringy hair. Okay, and his eyes were flaming fire. Had red eyes. You know, because yeah, Yahawashi was very austere, upright. You know, an austere man about his father's business. Okay, and it says verse 15. It says, "And his feet were unto fine brass, as if they burned in the furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters." Right, man. Very, very frightening, man. Okay, the sound of many waters. And if your feet one color, okay, your face is not gonna be a different color. When Christians may say, his color doesn't matter. Yes, it does, man. If his color didn't matter, why did the so-called white man change it? All right. And this devil changed it because he knew, man. In order for you to tell a lie, to tell a lie, you have to know the truth. All right. Esau knew the truth. Okay. He knew that, Yahweh Shah was a so-called black man, but what did he do? He went around and iconoclast. The scriptures talk about he covered the face of the judges thereof. Okay, and that's exactly what he did. He went and put himself as Yahweh Shai. Okay, and that's not that's not the case. 'Cause that's contrary to the scriptures. All right, verse 16, and it says, and he had on his right hand 7 stars, and his slack 7 stars, and his mouth went a sharp two-edged sword, and his countenance was as a sun that shineth in his strength. Right, man, very austere, very very manly. That was the appearance of Yahushua. He wasn't how he's depicted today with with brown, with dark stringy hair with blue eyes with his hands open, looking all nice. He was very austere, a manly man. Okay, that's how Yahushua looked like. All right. And it says verse 17, and when I saw him, I fell at his feet to worship him. Slakia. And it says, and when I saw him, I fell at his feet dead. As he laid his right hand upon me and said, "Fear not, I am the first and the last." And that's right, man. Who was the first being created? Adam. And who Adam was through reincarnation was Yahushua. And the last, he's going to be the last. He's going to take many crowns upon the earth, man. All right. He's going to take the crowns upon the upon these other nations, take back what's rightfully his. Okay, that's what the Lord has in store for us, man. All right. And let's see. I think it's verse 5. Read up. Sure. Verses Daniel verse 5 and verse 10 and verse 5. It says, "Then I lifted my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, which loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body was also like beryl, his face as appeared as lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms were unto color of polished brass, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude." And that's right, man. Okay, and it says his feet were like unto polished brass, man. And if you look up how polished brass look, you get a brownish color, man. Okay, so this image that Esau has put on, the face of the earth, that's not contrary to the scriptures, man. Okay, we know we read this. Yeah, we read the scriptures, and have an idea that, and that's plain, man. Okay, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which his name is Yahweh Shah, was a so-called black man.
when he's coming back to save the Israelites, man. Okay, but Akim, that's the lesson. Just touching up on the milk. Okay, so-called, who the word ignorantly called Jesus was. His name is Yahawashi, and which means he saves, he delivers. He's gonna save the elect, out of the destruction and out of the hands of Esau Edom, man. Okay, and he's gonna be a so-called black man. You know, so Lord, we was edify. With that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Kakadash, the one of our apostles, elders, and most of them that taught us the truth. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim.